Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Keldamuzik here on Diva Talk Tonite. We're here on season 2 still, and we have some slamming episodes for you guys. As a matter of fact, I'd like to give a shout out to our special sponsor, Inkwell San Francisco. They're an all-natural tattoo care company. In case you're wondering about all the clapping noises and everything else that's going on, the Cultural Corridor is taking place right next door. And the founder of the African American Shakespeare Company, Sherry Young, is actually hosting it. And special shout out to one of the performers at the Cultural Corridor event, Rodney Earl Jackson Jr. He's the co-founder of the San Francisco Bay Area Theater Company. And aside from that, we have some special fresh skits for you here. I don't want to give away too much, but just get your popcorn ready, get a Coke or so, and get ready to have a good time right here on Diva Talk Tonite. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned. Welcome back to Diva Talk Tonite. I'm your host, Keldamuzik, and you know me, I bring nothing but the most spectacular guests on the show. As a matter of fact, sitting right next to me, I have founder and executive director of the African American Shakespeare Company. Everyone please welcome Miss Sherry Young.
Hi.
Hi, Sherry, how are you?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. So yeah, I just wanted to bring you here to enlighten our audience on your background and what you do. So can you give us a little bit more detail about the African American Shakespeare Company?
Well, the African American Shakespeare Company was formed in 1994.
Okay.
I was really young. I was 22 years younger than I am now.
Okay.
And it was an idea to counteract the colorblind casting that theater companies were doing. Mm-hmm. They were having this push to having a lot of black actors on the stage, but they really didn't incorporate them into the production.
Right, so they were like working behind the scenes?
Well, they were like spear carriers, the witches in Macbeth. They just didn't know what to do with us.
Right.
And I just saw Shakespeare differently. That's the thing that we were not a lot around in back in the early 90s. And I said, they're not attracting my community. And the way they tell the stories is not identifiable to my community either. So we've done things like Julius Caesar set in war-torn West Africa.
Wow.
A 70s version of Romeo and Juliet, you know. So we've done a lot of great things with Shakespeare, but it's told in a different way with different music setting and familiar icons.
I like that.
Yeah.
So when you say music, what kind of music do you incorporate in it? Is it like hip hop or?
It depends on the show.
Okay.
Like every show is different. There was a 12th Night with it was about San Francisco and the film noir series. Jazz music was very popular. And one of the poetry in 12th Night was turned into a jazz song. Oh my God, it was wonderful. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just put it onto music. So we just help bring our audience into the world.
And you put your flavor on it.
Exactly. Put everything on it.
That's right. Okay. Shoot. Put some hot sauce and some garlic. And
put your foot in it.
You got some gumbo. That's what you got. Some Shakespeare gumbo.
Yes.
What's your favorite play that you've directed or produced so far?
You know, I haven't directed it yet, but this is going to be my favorite play.
Okay.
It was supposed to be for the 16-17 season. It's A Midsummer Night's Dream. And we're changing it to the 17-18 season because we're setting it in Trinidad and Tobago.
Really?
During Carnival.
Oh,
so
my
you have
gosh.
the king and queen of the fairies with these big costumes. Yes, you have a sidekick of community actors trying to put on a show, and I want to incorporate aerial dancers in the show, coordinate with Samba Funk, which is a carnival music group here, to be part of that production.
Okay.
So what was like a budget of this size, and now we kind of budget of this size. So yeah, so we're doing it in September of 2017 now.
I like that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And so do you wear all the hats pretty much as far as like obtaining the budget, putting together the actual?
I used to. When I first started, it was just me, myself, and I.
All three of us.
Me, myself, and I.
Yeah.
But when I started growing, I added more people on, delegating more responsibilities. And, you know, it's still a lot of work because sometimes people come on and they don't know the full history and they think they have a brilliant idea. but I have some experience about, you know.
So you shut them down and say, hey, look.
I don't, we say yes to everything. And then I ask them questions. Well, how do you think this is going to turn out? What happens if this happens? So I try not to shut anyone down.
Right, and that's the way to do it. You know,
Yes.
you welcome everybody.
Yes.
Because someone could play a part in something.
Yes.
Right? and let me ask you, what are your goals in the future as far as the Shakespeare Company? Do you want to do more? Or?
Well, of course we want to do more. We want to do touring programs because we get asked a lot, can you bring your production over to where we are, Missouri, you know, Atlanta? And I'm like, we don't have that kind of budget, and I don't think you guys want to pay for that tab.
Yes.
But we do want to have a touring component. We want to do more educational programs in the schools. We're only in the Bay Area schools right now. And that's just because our young black youth, you know, when they start hitting middle school and the reading becomes more complicated and archaic to them, that's when we start dropping out. Our young black men, women, we don't relate to it. And if our friends aren't doing it, then, you know, we're out.
Right.
We're out. So, so we want to be in the schools to kind of sort of like lead that pathway. You know, you are smart enough to understand this. You know what it is.
That's right.
And let's show you the key and the tools to help unlock that treasure. So, yeah.
Okay, I love it. Wow, this is like so inspirational.
Thanks.
Wow.
Thanks.
Okay, and what advice would you like to give to young aspiring people who eventually want to walk the shoes that you walk today?
I would say do what you want to do. Do what you love. The money will come. Now, it might not be a lot of money, but do what you love because that will just permeate in your whole aura and people want to gather and help you out. And it's not going to be easy. Anything worthwhile having is never going to be easy. If it is easy, you might not respect it as much.
That's true.
So, and every step you take towards your goal is a step. Even if you fail, failure is a learning opportunity. You're supposed to take something away from that and keep moving forward.
That's right. Oh my gosh, I love it. Well, thank you so much, Sherry, for being on the show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys, Sherry Young, African-American Shakespeare, you guys give it up for her.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, Keldamuzik here. My next guest that I have is someone who's going to give you an insight on the cost of living here in San Francisco. Everyone, please welcome Mr. Kenneth Chestnut. Hey, Kenneth.
I like the way you say my name.
Ooh, me too.
So any idea what it costs to live in San Francisco?
Well, sort of. Why don't you tell us?
$10,000 a month. That's what it costs to live here in San Francisco.
$10,000.
$10,000, not pesos. Some serious tuppence to live in this city. I found it's cheaper to just live in the Philippines and just fly in and out of San Francisco.
And what does 10K get you here?
A closet with a beanbag.
Really?
That's it. That's all you're getting. You ever had to make love standing up? That's all you're going to be able to do here. You're going to stay in great shape living in this city.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then the thing I love about it, the women in the Philippines. You look a little Filipino yourself.
Oh, okay.
You see what we have here in San Francisco? It's a 65-35. From a distance, she looks 35. Up close, 65. And because they drive like this in San Francisco, everybody's all stressed out.
Oh.
Ain't nothing else to do but stand in traffic all day. That's it. You can't even date in San Francisco for $10,000 a month. You're going to spend your whole date in your car with your girl. And when you met her, she was 65. Look at her now in traffic.
Oh.
You see? See how it changes?
Yeah,
They're all
I see
stressed
that.
out to live here. And
Wow.
don't buy into the hype. Talking about, I left my heart in San Francisco. No, you're going to leave your wallet in San Francisco is what you're going to do.
Oh, hopefully not too much money somewhere.
Too much money.
Boy,
Yeah.
okay.
It's ridiculous.
Well, you know, Kenneth, I hate to cut
Philippines.
Okay.
In and out.
I hate to cut this
No
conversation
traffic.
short.
No stress. You look like this all day.
Everyone, please give it up for Mr. Kenneth Chestnut. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
Okay, all right. Hey you guys, Keldamuzik here, Diva Talk Tonite. My next guest is really cool. He just came back from the Motown musical. I'm sure you guys heard of that. And he's gonna share a little bit about how that experience was with me and my audience. Everyone, please give it up for Rodney Earl Jackson Jr.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, thanks for having me.
Yes, thanks for coming. I really have heard a lot of good things about you.
Awesome.
You know, doing Broadway, being a
yes.
performing artist,
Yes.
and also the founder of the San Francisco Bay Area Theater, correct?
Yeah, that's my heart.
That's your heart, right? Right here in the heart of San Francisco.
Right.
Yeah.
Like 7 streets away from my house.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How convenient, right?
I know, right?
Okay. So you just got off tour with the Motown musical.
Motown the musical.
Holy moly! How did you land that? First of all, that's the main question.
Well, I have a manager, so I get
Okay.
auditions from in New York or in LA.
Okay.
But actually, this process is very unique because Mr. Berry Gordy, Mr.
Barry Gordy, the owner and founder of Motown.
founder himself, he has to sign off on everyone who's going to be a part of the production that had his name on it because
So
he's
he
the.
saw you. He saw your audition.
I saw him like 4 or 5 times.
Really?
And then he was in all of our rehearsal processes and dress rehearsals and there for opening night. He even danced the Soul Train at
He
the end of the
did.
show with us on opening night. Yeah.
Wow, good old Barry
And
Gordy.
he's like in his late 80s too.
Yeah, but he's still up and rocking and rolling and doing his
Such a
thing.
young spirit though.
Oh gosh, wow. Okay. How many cities did you guys tour to?
Woo!
What's the-
Like 60, maybe 65, something like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, we really saw this
Just
country.
back to back, or did you guys have any breaks in between, like
No,
like a couple weeks in between?
Sometimes
Yeah.
we started in Chicago for 6 months.
Okay.
We came here to San Francisco for 2 months. We were in LA for 2.5 months.
Okay.
Up in Seattle for 3 weeks, Dallas for 3 weeks. But then we like hit like Baltimore for a week, Fort Lauderdale for a week, New Haven for a week, Buffalo for a week, you know. Because everyone deserves to experience the art and the music.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I bet rehearsal was ridiculous. It was just like back to back, like get up.
I love it. There's a whole bunch of black people in the room just singing and dancing and belting, and it was actually a great experience.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
really appreciate it, thinking back on it.
So would you consider yourself more of an actor, or would you say a performing artist, or is it pretty much all the same to you? Like what's labeled on your resume?
Labeled on my resume, I suppose it says actor, singer, dancer, and I chose to put actor first because I think that the true expression of my art is stepping into another character. So I think
Okay.
that even if you're singing, you're acting. Even if
Sure.
you're dancing, you're acting.
Even if you're rapping,
you're acting. So I think acting is first for me, and then I love singing, so singing comes naturally. It's one of my passions.
That's
And I
right.
love dancing. I was a African dancing, tap dancing child when I was growing up. I was living my life.
You were. I see that. Oh God. I just see like the excitement in
Yeah.
your eyes. Like you really enjoy what you do.
Oh, yeah,
like you're
yeah,
very
yeah.
passionate about it. I like it.
It's a lot of fun. It's like, it gets me up every day.
Yeah, that's
it
right.
truly does. I don't know, without the arts and without being able to express myself, I don't know if I would like be the same person.
Let me ask you this. Since you said you consider yourself an actor first, are you looking into getting to maybe film and TV as well? Or do you want to just stick with?
Well, now that you say it.
Well, you
I
have an
would-
offer for me, Diva.
I know, right?
You
I
know.
would love to. I mean, I think one of the main differences, I heard this from Felicia Rashad, differences between theater acting and television acting is the level of intimacy. And that level of intimacy is actually contrasting the wide audience you can reach. With television, it's a very small intimacy. You know, it's this scene
Yeah.
happening right here, it's real, but you can reach millions of people. With theater, it's a much larger intimate, like, you know, our parameters are a little bit different, but we reach only a certain number of audience members at a time. So it's like, I want to reach everyone, you know, in all realms. I want my art to be expressive and for everyone to be touched by it. So I want to do everything.
Yeah. Sounds just like me, by the way. Just to put that out there. No, I'm just kidding. Wow, that's so cool. So what got you involved in this in the first place?
Back in the days before 9/11, before arts were taken away from public schools, I had a man by the name of Danny Duncan come into my elementary school, and it was an outreach artist in residence performing arts program, like a class that he would teach like once a week or something, like a seminar workshop. But I was like in 4th, 5th grade, and we do these little shows at the end of the week for our parents and stuff. And he talked to my mom and said, I see something special in him.
Yeah.
So he gave her, for me, a scholarship to their summer program.
Oh, really?
The San Francisco Arts Education Project.
Well, that's generous
and
of
I know, right? And I stayed with it continuously. Now I'm on the board of directors with that company.
Nice.
And we're collaborating, doing shows together. I mean, that really jump-started it for me. I went to the San Francisco School of the Arts, I studied theater, got a BFA from Carnegie Mellon,
Oh, wow.
got a manager.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
I was on a really nice path, but I had a lot of mentors and lots of opportunities of help. You know, there are a lot of things available for me, and I want to be that person, that beacon of hope for other people who want to make things available for
That's
them
right.
so that people can reach their full potential.
That's right.
I feel like I'm like in the midst of reaching my potential because I have so much help,
Yeah.
and I want people to have that same.
So you want to create a platform for
Exactly.
young, aspiring artists just like yourself.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. I love it. Okay. Well, last but not least, is there any advice you would like to give to young, aspiring actors or performing artists?
This is the advice that I was thinking of for myself this morning. Why don't I talk more to my elders? Why don't I go out and seek their help? I feel like I want the young kids to come out like, I'm here. I'm a vet. I have all these tools. Use me. I'm like, Rodney, do you do that yourself to all your elders? So I would say, I'm going to take my own advice and say, go and ask for help. Go and take advice from someone
That's
who
right.
has been through it, you know?
Yeah.
Go and have a conversation with an elder. Go and have a conversation with your brother. You know, they might teach you something that you didn't know about yourself.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. Doing all that and even conducting research on your own, just
right,
pretty
right.
much going about it a different way than everybody else.
Absolutely.
You know, not just going to school and
right,
getting
right.
the knowledge from your teachers or
Absolutely.
professors, but actually going out there and talking to people who've been through it or who are doing it.
Right.
So, okay. Well, thank you so much, Rodney, for coming
Absolutely.
on the show.
Thank you for having
Yes,
me.
everyone, that's Rodney Earl Jackson Jr., performing artist, you guys. He just came from the Motown musical, and he just gave you some information that you wanted to hear. 2 snaps and hair relax. Hey guys, my next guest is a Silicon Valley blogger and consultant. Everyone, please give it up for Mr. Atticus German.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. It's rad to be here.
Okay.
Cruised in on my hoverboard, shredding the gnar.
Okay.
Taking in the sights and the smells of Phil's coffee.
Interesting.
Right.
Okay. You know, so I understand that you work in the tech world here in
Oh yeah,
Silicon
I'm all
Valley.
about
Okay.
the tech industry.
All
All
right.
about it.
Great. Why don't you give
Tech
us a better
world.
idea of what you do?
Of course. Word on the street is they have these personal chefs at every desk.
Mm-hmm.
They'll make you a nice organic burrito or a nice kale omelet or kale salad.
Okay.
On the spot right now.
Okay.
It's awesome.
All right.
They also give massages when you get a little stressed. You know, they'll just work it in and
I see.
sometimes provide a little intimate services, if you know what I
Oh
mean.
boy, yes.
It's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, what is it that you do in the tech world?
I talk about it.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's also dispensaries because it's California, and and they have these bud tenders. That
Is it a
they provide you with the
tech
proper indica or
dispensary?
sativa blend.
Okay. Oh, what are you doing?
What are you talking
Are you
about?
serious?
I have my card.
You're smoking on my set.
Oh no, it's all good. It's
I don't
California, right?
I don't care if you do have your marijuana card. You don't smoke on people's set.
Oh, I'm sorry. But let me tell you about the free money they give you when you leave these places. You
don't
go to
wanna
punch
hear
out, they give you a stack of
anything
money.
else.
Then you go out the door to
That's
your personal
fine.
chauffeur,
You know, Atticus,
Tesla.
it was a
Awesome.
pleasure having you on the show, but I'm
Oh, it was
afraid we have to
awesome
cut
being
this
here.
short.
It was really
It's
rad,
very
man.
awesome. Okay. You know what?
deal.
Don't call us. We'll call you.
Yeah, we'll have
okay?
coffee.
Maybe
That'd be
not.
great.
All right.
Dude,
Thank you so
I know
much.
the one on 43rd.
Okay.
We can do that.
All right, everyone. Atticus German. guys, my next guest is a space engineer from NASA. Everyone, please give it up for Mr. Bradley White. How's it going, Bradley?
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, hey, we're all big fans of Diva Talk here at NASA. It's a pleasure to be on the show.
Gosh, it's a pleasure to have you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah, so tell us what's going on out there.
Well, the Mars rover project is slowly winding down, and we're reallocating resources to work on something closer to home.
Okay.
The moon.
The moon. All right. Tell us about it.
We've actually discovered something amazing. We've been partnering with SpaceX and
right.
the Lawrence Livermore Laboratory. They've got the big lenses. There are eyes in the sky.
Okay.
And we've discovered that the moon actually is made of cheese.
I'm sorry, Bradley. I think there's some static going on. Did you say
No.
the moon is made out of cheese?
Now, I understand the reaction. I get it. It's been the butt of many jokes.
Oh, wow.
But we've actually
Yeah.
determined the type of cheese also.
What, government
Is that
cheese?
It is a type of Fremunda cheese.
Okay, that didn't sound right. All right.
Now, let me explain it to you. When the moon passes between the sun and the earth, we've witnessed a phenomenon called the Lactosian wave.
Okay.
Radiation from the sun hits the moon, and microscopic pieces of cheese off the moon are literally being scraped
Bradley,
off of the
you
moon
sound delusional.
towards the earth.
Okay.
Okay, the moon continues on, thus a wave.
All right. You know, Bradley, I hate to cut you short here, but we really have to end this conversation. But thank you so much for coming on the show, okay?
No, hey, I would love to come back and give you all the facts.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much, Bradley. You have a wonderful day and keep space alive, all right?
Will do. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Welcome to Psychic Chandler. The first minute's free, then it's $3.99 for additional minutes. Please hold for your palmist.
It is I, Gemini, the one true Jamaican-born soothsayer and psychic. What is it that's troubling you?
I haven't been feeling well lately, and I want to know what the cards say about my health.
You haven't been feeling well lately, and you want to know what the crystals say about your health. Let me gaze into my crystals here.
Yeah, okay.
My crystal tells me that you may need to go see a doctor.
What will he say?
He alone knows that.
Okay, should I call now?
Should you call now? Let me check in with my crystals, darling. You know, I'm sensing what you're telling me is not the actual problem. Tell me what you desire so I could lead you in the right direction, darling.
You're right, I want true love, but I need to know if my boyfriend has been cheating on me.
You want true love and you want to know if your boyfriend is cheating on you. Let me check in with my crystals, please. I sense that he's in contact with females often.
Oh my god, how did you know? He's a DJ at a strip club. There's been this red car parked out front of his house 2 nights in a row. Belongs to one of the girls that he works with.
He works with girls and he's a DJ at a club. Okay. Stay on the line. My crystals tell me that your boyfriend is cheating on you and that you could consult with him right away, or you can leave him. It's up to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Stay on the line, stay on the line. Before you hang up, just remember one thing.
Yes.
Remember.
Yes, remember what?
And don't ever forget.
Don't forget what?
And please do keep this close to your heart. The Gemini is always here for you. Take care.
A DJ at a strip club? Is he cheating on me?
Well, girl, got that 3 minutes out the way. Shoot.
No, that was 6.
What?
Excuse me, you're not gonna cheat me again on the split this month.
Child, who you talking to? I pay $10,000 a month in rent here, and that's without a beanbag. And who you talking to about math? Shoot, you need to work on your spelling. It's not my fault I can't read what the doctor said. Shoot.
It's not misspelled. It's called an abbreviation.
Oh, child, please. Y'all always got to correct something.
There we go, there we go.
Oh, come on, man.
I told you.
Yeah, okay, whatever, man, whatever. Loose.
Snug.
Cool.
Hot.
Working out.
Sitting down.
Silk.
Cotton.
Breathing room.
Support.
Making babies.
Kids free.
Boxers.
Briefs.
Wow, you guys, we had such an amazing episode. We had Rodney Earl Jackson Jr., we had Cher Young. I think you guys learned a little bit more about Broadway and theater today. And guess what? Now I'm off to the Cultural Quarter event myself to go have a good time. All right, you guys. See you soon. Diva Talk Tonite.